Hello, fellow babies. How's every little thing? Today is 3:52 of Quarantine Corner, and I seem to be stuck in the 1920s and late 20s, early 30s, because I'm just finding so many wonderful songs. Now, that song last night damn near killed me. Way too many chords, way too many words, way too much work. Anyhow, so I decided I was going to do something a little simpler tonight. And since I did a song about birds doing it and bees doing it and falling in love, I thought Makin Whoopee would be the perfect choice. A wonderful song from 1929. And I'll tell you what, these songs from the 20s and 30s, they're just so much better than songs written today. I mean, they had actual verses and choruses and bridges and introductions. That's something that songs don't have anymore. A little introduction that comes at the front end of the song, and sort of it's like a preamble. It sets the stage, completely different from the rest of it, and then it goes into the song. I was an errant thought. I was going to use something as an example, but I can't think of it at the moment. You know how much I really love you. You know how much I really do you want to know a secret? Listen, do you want to know? It started with you'll never know how much I you'll never know how much I really love you. You'll never know how much I really care. Listen, do. A completely unrelated thing to the rest of the song. Anyhow, songs don't have introductions anymore. And songs back then had introductions. And also, sometimes they had language which we just don't sort of relate to these days. Like, for instance, in this song, it uses a phrase which refers to Here Comes the Bride. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. Well, that's actually from a Wagner opera called the Lohengrin. And so apparently people in 1928 knew this, which is why it's in the song. There are a couple of different versions of this song, but this is the classic original lyrics written by Gus Kahn. And anyhow, so the first line says, every time I hear that Marchin' Lohengrin. And so when I first was listening to this, it was like, what the hell is that? I had to look it up to know what it was. Anyhow, that's what it is. So this is a song by Eddie Cantor. That's him back there, a name that you might be slightly familiar with, but may not really know who he was. Very, very big, especially in vaudeville. 1917 and 1927 was in the Ziegfeld Follies. He was actually born Isidor Iskowitz, and very interesting fellow. He was actually president of the Screen Actors Guild for a couple of years, and he invented the term and invented the idea of March of Dimes. And as a result of that, some like gajillion dimes were mailed to FDR's office. Anyhow, so he started the March of Dimes. Anyhow, so here's the song Makin Whoopee. Every time I hear that Marchin' Lohengrin, I am always on the outside looking in. Maybe that's why I see the funny side when I see a fallen brother take a bride. Weddings make a lot of people sad, but if you're not the groom, it's not so bad. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice, The groom is nervous, he answers twice. It's really chillin' that he's so willin' for making whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture the same sweet love nest. Think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Another year, maybe less. What's this I hear? Well, can't you guess? She feels neglected, and he's suspected of making whoopee. She sits alone most every night. He doesn't phone or even write. He says he's busy, but she says, is he? He's making whoopee. He doesn't make much money, $5,000 per. Some judge who thinks he's funny says you'll pay 6 to her. He says, now judge, suppose I fail. The judge says, budge right into jail. You better keep her, I think it's cheaper than making whoopee. You better keep her, I think it's cheaper than making whoopee. I think so. Anyhow, thanks, Eddie. And there'll be more Depression-era music tomorrow night, I'm sure, because there are just too many good songs from that era. See you then.